In 1965, Singapore was kicked out of Malaysia. It had no natural resources, no army, and not even enough fresh water for its own people. Most economists at the time thought it wouldn't survive as an independent country. 60 years later, it's one of the richest nations on Earth, richer per person than the United States, Japan, or Germany. So what actually happened? The first move was radical honesty about corruption. Singapore's early leadership made a controversial decision: pay civil servants extremely high salaries, higher than almost anywhere else in the world, specifically to remove the incentive to take bribes. Cabinet ministers in Singapore earn more than the President of the United States. It sounds excessive, but it worked. Singapore now ranks among the least corrupt countries on the planet, and that trust is exactly what convinced foreign companies to invest billions of dollars there. The second move was betting everything on trade. Singapore sits right on the Strait of Malacca, one of the busiest shipping routes in the world, connecting the Indian Ocean to the Pacific. Instead of trying to build heavy industry from scratch, the government turned the entire country into a free trade port. Low tariffs, fast customs, English as the official language of business. Today, the Port of Singapore is one of the busiest ports on the planet, moving tens of millions of containers every year. The third move was forced savings. Every working Singaporean pays into something called the Central Provident Fund, a mandatory savings system. The government uses that pooled money to fund housing, healthcare, and infrastructure, without piling on national debt. Because of this system, over 80% of Singaporeans own their own home, one of the highest homeownership rates in the world. Put all of that together, and you get a tiny island with zero natural resources turning into a global financial hub. Corporate tax as low as 17%. Google, Meta, and thousands of hedge funds now run their regional headquarters out of Singapore. The lesson here isn't really about Singapore specifically. It's about what happens when a country treats trust, trade, and long-term thinking as its actual natural resource. Sometimes the biggest advantage isn't what's under the ground. It's what's built on top of it.